Congratulations on completing the first step to become a Freedom Citizen by completing the first part of your citizen profile. We are very happy to have you. This space is meant to provide peace and prosperity in your living, in your business, and anything else that encompasses your life from an environmental standpoint. There are many steps that have to be taken to bring you into the Freedom Nation as a full-fledged Freedom Citizen. I want to lay those out for you now. But first, let me introduce myself. This is your brother, Farouk Hunter, chairman and founder of the Freedom Nation. You'll see my face several times, but not as much as you might think. The Freedom Nation, I need to double down on this concept. It's not a dictatorship. We are here holistically to facilitate you achieving your goals, because that's the only way that you can reach a space of peace and prosperity. In order to help you along the way, we've developed a position called Citizen Liaison. I'm going to get back to that, but let me also cover the next steps that you'll have to take in order to become a Freedom Citizen. First, the Citizen Liaison needs to set up an interview with you. You can do that now. Right below me, there's a form. You can fill it out. And once you fill it out, it'll automatically set up an appointment with the Citizen Liaison for your first applicant interview. That's a very important interview. It's not about necessarily interviewing you to see if you're fit. It's more about just understanding your story, where you come from, what drives you, and the overall arching goal of why you've become a citizen or why you would want to become a Freedom Citizen. To reiterate even more, I just can't say it enough, and the longer that you're a part of the Freedom Nation, you'll understand that I say it again and again and again. This is a space where we are concerned holistically with helping you achieve your goals. So understanding your story, understanding what your goals are, is imperative to success. During that conversation with the Citizen Liaison, we want you to ask questions, as many as you like. Find out everything that you can about the organization that you are now becoming a part of. The Citizen Liaison is also there to do the same, but not for the reason you think. It's because of the next step that the Citizen Liaison takes on a dual title, and that is one of applicant advocate. Now, as an advocate, he's there to ensure that once we present your story and your goals and who you are to the citizenry, that we can find you a citizen sponsor. Every new citizen must have a citizen sponsor. That is an existing citizen that says, I want this person to be in our community. I want this person to possibly be my neighbor. That is a right and a privilege given to the citizens, not to the Freedom Nation as an organization. When you become a citizen, you will have the right to choose who becomes a citizen. This is doubled down by another rule that says that any 3 citizens that then turn around and say this person cannot be a citizen of the Freedom Nation, no one else can allow you to come in. It is a privilege of citizenry to choose your community members. And that is a very important step. The advocate will go in, present your story and your goals and your profile back to the citizenry, and then advocate for your entry and identify a sponsor who's willing to back you up to become a citizen. So this interview is really important, and it's really important to be open and transparent about your goals and what it is that you would like to achieve. The next step immediately after that is the approval or denial of your application. In the case that we deny your application, we will send you an email and redirect you to other developments that might be a better fit for you than the Freedom Nation. We are part of the Global Eco Village Network and several other networks of different types of villages that are built with different reasons. And we still want you to achieve your goals, so we will direct you and even advocate for you if necessary into another community. But that's if we reject you. 9 times out of 10, if you came to this space after hearing what we had to provide in other presentations, you are most likely a fit for the Freedom Nation. So let's talk about what happens when your citizenship is approved. Once you're approved, you will receive an email that will tell you that you have been approved as a citizen. When you are approved, you'll receive a citizen teaming agreement. Now, this agreement is important. When you sign this agreement, it is not binding you to anything. It is a basic terms and conditions of how the Freedom Nation interacts with its citizens. We see our citizens as clients to a management company, where we are the project manager and you are the client. And we are here in the most organized fashion to help you achieve your goals. We put order, discipline, rigor, development, and resources behind you achieving your goals. And in that case, the citizen teaming agreement basically states how we work together in the most simplest of ways. You'll also receive an email that will describe all the terms of the agreement in detail and basic language so that you can read it through without having to go through any technical jargon. The last thing, once you sign electronically, so you'll get an email to electronically sign your citizen teaming agreement. Once you sign it, automatically you will be issued a citizen ID. Now that's a very important number. The citizen ID is used when you go to buy land. The citizen ID is used if you go to buy tokens in our treasury. The citizen ID is used if you go to build your house. It is literally the only piece of information that you will need going forward in order to purchase and interact with every service of the Freedom Nation. You'll receive it in big green numbers inside of your email, along with 3 other instructions. These 3 instructions are important. At the moment that you get your citizen ID, your citizenship is not active. You are accepted, but it is inactive. You will be directed to our citizen portal. In the citizen portal, you will need to pay your annual citizen dues. For residential citizenship, it's about $250 a year. And for the other business, as well as roaming, at the time that I'm making this video, it's $150 and $450. That can change slightly based on the costs and expenses necessary to provide a professional service to our citizens. The monies that you pay in your dues go directly to paying taxes, overhead, and service fees necessary for us to maintain a professional organization. So they're important. Once you do that, you'll immediately be given access to the Citizen Portal. In the Citizen Portal, you will find everything you need. All of the different news, the events, the ability to vote, everything is in the portal. And in addition to that, you will also be kind of initiated to have a citizen onboarding call. During a citizen onboarding call, we'd like to introduce you to your sponsor. We'd also like to go through each step to make sure that your citizenship is full-fledged and you have full access so you can take full advantage of your citizenry. And that's it. So the next step, let me just double down on it. Make sure you fill out the form below and go ahead and set up an appointment with your citizen liaison, or should I say application advocate. Once you do that, we will rapidly try to bring you into the Freedom Nation. I want, as chairman, just to reiterate that I'm happy to have you here. We've put a lot of energy into trying to make sure we can build an organization that can take care of Black people, that can look out for them in a way that other organizations do not. It is my intent that you achieve the highest level of acceptance, peace, prosperity, and just fun and love of life by having the Freedom Nation behind you, supporting you as a citizen. I welcome you and I thank you, and I look forward to meeting you and talking to you.